Welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally ready to do better than what we've been doing. Stay tuned. So today I was planning to go hiking, but the weather does not want me to be great. So what I'm gonna do is plan B. Still gonna go for a walk, and I am going to start my day with my supplements. I got my elderberry sea moss. Ooh, sensitive teeth, that's a little cold. And then I got my elderberry syrup, just being extra, just being extra. And then the icing on the cake. Hold on, because I gotta pour it. The icing on the cake. Ginger shot. These two combinations, I might just walk down 95 to Myrtle Beach and come back. Remember, I'm in Connecticut. Just playing, but I gotta finish getting dressed so I can hit the road, meet the girls on the trail for a lovely walk in the fog. So what supplements do you usually take? I usually take collagen, ashwagandha, Zylal for allergies, vitamin C, vitamin D, and magnesium. And the collagen has biotin, and then I also take the other stuff that I just showed you. Okay guys, so I was telling you I wanted to go walking somewhere else, and I don't know, I mean the sun is out, but this fog is out of control, and I wanted to go walking for the view, and since the view will be impaired, I won't go there today. But I'll insert pictures from last year when I went to this particular spot so that you can get a little preview of what I'm trying to do with myself. But, you know, that's life. Obstacles come, and what do? You keep going. So I am headed to Plan B, and let's see. I at least got to get 5 miles in. We'll see what happens. But also I wanted to say, at first I was like, oh, I've been slacking. But that's not really the truth. The truth is I've been researching, trying to figure out what's going to be best for me and when can I, you know, start it. And I didn't want to be, you know, oh, starting on Monday. But guess what? Today's Monday, starting on Monday. And from the research that I've gathered for what I'm trying to do, Dr. Westman says, always start your day with protein. So, my plan is coffee, followed by a protein shake, like after my walk. I feel like I gotta sneeze. And then, which last week that was helping me and kind of ties me over so I can start eating like later. So we'll see how that goes. That's my plan for this week. My plan for this week is to track my intake on my FitnessPal and to start my day with, you know, like I said, with the coffee and the protein drink, regardless if it's work day or not. And as far as activity for this week, non-work days, I need an hour of stuff. And then work days, I am trying to do at least 15 minutes before work, 15 minutes after work, even if it's just like a stretching meditation or a yoga meditation or something. If I can do more, I will. If not, but I need to still like do something for myself. Sometimes I was not doing because I felt like I needed this big production, and I don't. I've learned that literally a 5-minute meditation goes a long way. So I'm going to start my day with that. I'll show you guys where I end up walking, and I'll let you know how my plan goes to be great today, okay? All right, guys, I came out here to the trail, checking in with about 7 miles, feeling great. And I think I was successful because my socks don't match. So far I've only had my coffee. Let me see, I don't know what time it is. It's 9:43. I'm gonna go home and have my protein drink like I told you. Also, I need to drink more water, and forgot to tell you too, I'm gonna start drinking apple cider vinegar, because now it's time to stop playing around and get focused for the day. I guess I'll come back later. I don't really got much to tell y'all right now, but it's still early, so I'll come back later. Okay, bye. All right, y'all, afternoon check-in. It's 12:20 on this beautiful Monday afternoon, and I just wanted to let y'all know that I am doing awesome. And I've already finished the 7 miles, which I think I already told you about. Went home, took a quick shower, changed my clothes, and decided to put on my Keep Pushing t-shirt, because that's going to be the theme for today's video. Sometimes when you feel like you're slacking, you just got to keep pushing. Opportunity doesn't always just hop out of the sky. Weight doesn't always just fall off. The scale doesn't just automatically go down. We have to keep pushing to make the moves that we need to make to reap the benefits of what we're trying to reap. So that's what I'm out here doing. I just came from the store, picking up some better choices, and it's going to be easier because once my son leaves for college, I won't have to have such a wide variety of food available at the house. Literally, I can just kind of cater to my way of eating. And I've noticed that, like, I think like in May, once May hit, it was just so much going on. You have like the graduations, you have prom, you have parties, my birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, blah blah blah, and everything. Every time you turn around, like, it's just too much food, and sometimes it's hard to say no. And sometimes it's not hard, but we just don't say no, and we just keep eating it because it tastes good. But now that the majority of the festivities are over, it's time to shift into the right gear. And so what I did was I was looking at the food that's at the house. I had some crackers that I had to get rid of because sometimes I just don't know how to eat just the serving. And so that's what I did. I don't really like to label what I'm doing, but for the sake of labeling, it will be similar to a ketogenic lifestyle, because that is how I feel best. And right now, just because I'm not gonna say reckless, but unrestricted is what I'll call it. I'm going to start by doing total carb count. Now, when I first started the ketogenic lifestyle back in 2018, I started with net carb, and depending on the type of person you are, I think that it was easier to start with the net carb, because you kind of have more of an allowance with the net carb. The total carb is what it is. Like, that's the number, and that's how much you allow. According to Dr. Westman's documentaries and videos out there, he has been studying this lifestyle since, I want to say, the 80s or even before. He has a lot of information on YouTube about it. He's done seminars and all this and that. And like I said, I've been following this, which seems like forever. But I'm noticing a trend, because everyone, at least the ones that I started watching that was following net carbs, it's almost like there's something in the water, because everyone is having a hard time almost at the same time. And I think it's because a lot of marketing companies kind of pay attention to what's popular, and you see keto everywhere on everything, and you got to learn how to read the nutrition labels, because just because it says keto in bold print means nothing. Excuse me. So like, I've learned how to read the nutrition label, and regardless of what it says, you have to pay attention to the ingredients, because some ingredients can kind of cause the same response that you're trying to avoid. So with that being said, definitely I need to be careful with like breads and like pasta and stuff, because I noticed over the past 2 months that I allow myself to eat those type of foods, I bloat so easily, and I don't think those foods should be causing so much inflammation like it does. Now, that's not the case for everybody, but like I said, that's what it is for me. So that's what I plan to do. Like I told you, I plan to track every day. I plan to get at least an hour of activity on my days off, and I plan to get a half hour on my work days, which will include 15 minutes before work, 15 minutes after work, even if it's as simple as stretching and meditation. Like, I just need to know that I've carved out some time for myself and my well-being. It doesn't always have to be vigorous activity. And really 2020 and 2021 has kind of taught me that. So I'm just going to make moves according to what works best for me and go from there. I'm actually not gonna focus on the scale like I usually do. I am planning to take measurements and do like before and after pictures and side by sides and stuff like that, and go by that, because sometimes when the scale doesn't move, like your body is shaping and you could see a difference that way. You know, I don't want to be scale chasing all the time, especially if I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So like I told you, I will link one of Dr. Westman's videos if you're interested, and just kind of go from there. So what I will do is try to check in twice a week to let you guys know how awesome I'm doing, because no more of that unrestricted lifestyle. It just doesn't work for me. And if I want results, I have to stick to a regimen and keep pushing until the changes start showing up. All right, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. If you hadn't noticed, I can't stay out of the car. Always on the run. But I wanted to check in with my lunch. Well, I don't know, brunch. My first meal. Oh, it was good. I made this, it's called BLT dip with mayonnaise, sour cream, tomato, and bacon. Game changer. I'll put a picture here. I cut up some of those baby peppers, I forgot what you call them, and some pork rinds, and the dip, phew, please. Then I had the nerve to follow it with fruit. I had strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. But what I noticed was I tend to overdose on fruit. And so what I did was I weighed everything that I had today, and I was honest, and I put it in the tracker, and so far I'm checking in with 41 total carbs, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like for this week my goal is to stay as close to like 60 total as I can, which we'll see, because I'll also need to gauge it with my workouts and stuff. So I already did the 7 miles. I didn't deprive myself. I just made sure I ate like real food, so I'm pleased with that. But I gotta show you that dip. It was so good. Now I'm trying to think, what am I gonna do for dinner? So right now it is 1:59 p.m. and I know for dinner it's gonna be a protein and a vegetable. I'm just trying to figure out which protein. Oh no, I do. You see, I know what I'm eating. It's called egg roll in a bowl, And basically what it is, it's either ground beef, but I'm using ground turkey tonight. And you ground that up, brown it up, and then you mix it with like a bag of shredded coleslaw with like sesame oil, ginger, and all the fixings, and then you put them together. Oh, and they become one. So that's what I'm gonna have tonight, and I think that will definitely take over the remainder of my carbs. But what I will do is I will check in tonight with total calories eaten, total calories burned, and how many total carbs I had. Okay? Okay. See you later. Here we have egg roll in a bowl. So delicious.